Yes, hello, John Shuttleworth here, speaking from a distance of about 5 inches from the microphone on a lovely spring evening. Just had me tea, a shepherd's pie. It was lovely. I helped prepare the meal. I peeled the potatoes. Now, initially my wife Mary was peeling them, but I put the light on because she was working in very poor lighting conditions. Well, didn't have a light, just natural daylight, which was dwindling fast. I put the light on, and it upset her. This does happen. Sometimes I'll find Mary sewing in, again, very poor light, and I'll direct the angle poise to within a few centimetres of her work, and seems to put her off her stride. Don't know why, but there you go. I'm a little bit downbeat this evening because it's the final edition of Radio Shuttleworth, and I'm going to be out of a job. Well, not that they were paying me anyway. They offered me my petrol money, but as the show comes from my house, what good's that to me? Hey, there's somebody loitering in my drive. A tall man of unkempt appearance, with a beard of several days' growth. Looks a bit like a tinker. I better go and investigate. Excuse me.
If you're mopping a floor, or stripping a door, or laying a piece of turf, take a break for goodness sake with Radio Shuttleworth.
Hey, what do you think you're doing, lad?
Hello, John.
Oof, he knows my name. Clear off. This is private property.
Sorry, I was just admiring your car.
Well, go and admire somebody else's. You're trespassing.
Nice to see you, John. Take care.
Hang on. That's my special guest, Mattthew Kelly. Mattthew, don't go. Oh, sorry, Mattthew. I didn't recognise you. I still think of you with the perm. Of course, you've had it all cut off, haven't you?
I have?
Yeah, you've got like a crew cut.
Yes, I have.
You look New Age traveller to some extent, don't you? Is that an image that you crave to create?
No, I wasn't, but I wouldn't be ashamed of it.
Oh,
no.
I see. You like my car then, do you?
It's very nice. What is it?
Well, surely you've had long enough to establish the make and model.
No, I'm not very good at things like that.
It says Austin Ambassador.
Oh, right.
And it's a Y-Reg.
Right. I only kind of look at colours, really, when it comes to cars.
And is beige your favourite colour?
It's not one of my favourites, no, but it's very good, because it doesn't show the dirt as much, surprisingly, because actually white and beige don't show the dirt as much as you would think. It's the darker colours. I have and Vauxhall myself.
Do you?
I do. I'm very fond of it as well, yeah.
Oh. This needs a wash, actually, but I've not had time.
You should get somebody to do it for you. Are you not earning enough running this station?
I'm unemployed, lad.
No, really?
Made redundant.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah. You see...
Well, it's nice that you're realising your potential and expressing yourself and fulfilling yourself in other ways.
What, through my music, you mean?
Oh, indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it that you used to do?
Well, I was a security guard for a sweet factory.
Oh, right.
In the Rotherham area.
Yeah.
Obviously can't say exactly where, for security reasons.
No, obviously, otherwise you'd have to kill me then afterwards, wouldn't you? But, what kind of sweetie factory was it?
I'm sorry, but that's top secret as well.
Is that subjudice, as they would have it?
You know, mint sherbets and sherbet dips. That
Did you do nights?
I did. I had a doorman called Donna.
Oh.
Yeah.
So working nights, that must have been difficult for your family. Is it Mary? Is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Matthew, who's interviewing who?
Sorry, yeah.
You know, it's my show, and it's my turn to ask a question. Shall we go inside for a cup of tea?
What a good idea, yeah.
Radio Shuttleworth.
Mind your head on the miniature wind chimes.
Oh, this is
because
nice.
you're quite a big lad.
I'm a bit, yes, I'm 6'5", you know.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you tower over me then.
So, you've not got chandeliers and things.
No, we've got wall lights.
Have you?
From MFI.
That's nice, very nice.
Low energy bulbs. They're coming in, aren't they?
Well, they are, and they're actually my mum's got them, and they take ages to light up the room properly.
Yeah.
But they're much cheaper.
I don't trust them. It looks like a rave or something, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It gives off a sort of eerie glow.
Oh, it might do, yeah.
Could lead to drug taking or something, I don't know.
Oh, you wouldn't want that.
No.
Good Lord, the very idea.
Come through into the lounge, Matthew, and take a pew.
Thank you.
Did you notice, Matthew, as on your way in, did you hear someone playing the clarinet?
Was there somebody playing the clarinet?
Yes. Who
was that?
It would have been Ken, because he's practising for...
I didn't know he could play the clarinet.
Ken was TV's clarinet man.
Right.
He was on New Faces in 73. You were probably out on your space hopper, weren't you?
At that time I probably was.
Enjoying what remained of that sunny day.
73. God blimey, 1973. 23 I was.
Were you a bingo caller by that time?
By that, no. When I was 17, that would be 1967, I got the job as a bingo caller. But I never took the job up, for I was called to higher places.
So do you feel a little bit unfulfilled that you never got to call the bingo numbers?
In many ways. I mean, I would have liked to have done it. It would have been a great experience, and I have never done it.
Oh. Anyway, there's your tea, Matthew. Help yourself to sugar.
Oh, thank you very much.
And there's some sports biscuits there. Mainly high jump, I think. Yes, Ken's practising to be Accabilk in a special edition of Stars in Your Eyes, which, with your permission, Matthew, we're going to mount here in the lounge a little bit later on.
Certainly.
Is that possible?
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Mary's going to be Tina Turner.
Is she?
My
really?
wife, yeah. She's looking for afro comb. If you see, you're not sitting at, are you? No. Now, Mary's friend, Joan Chitty, she's planning to be Hazel O'Connor.
Really? Is she doing Breaking Glass? Is she? Or what,
I've no idea, Matthew. I can't supply with that information.
Sorry.
But, well, no. Now, my daughter Karen,
Yeah.
she can't decide between Britney Spears or Puff Daddy.
Oh, really?
You know, she wants to be Puff Daddy, but only if a friend Maxine comes round with a puffer jacket.
Oh, right.
And Maxine has to be a backing rapper, you know.
Yeah.
But there's a problem. Maxine's got lots of homework tonight. She's got to make a pyramid.
For what reason has she to make a pyramid?
I don't know.
Oh.
But she's got to design her own pyramid, which to me is crazy because, I mean, a pyramid's a pyramid, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I see your problem, yeah.
Well, it's not my problem, it's Maxine's problem.
No, but you'd want to help her, wouldn't you, being the caring father that you are?
No, Maxine's not my daughter.
Oh, is she not? I'm
no,
sorry.
Karen is my daughter.
Oh, Maxine has to do the pyramid. I was
Yeah.
getting
Well, she was round on Saturday trying to get some perspex off me. And I said no, because I haven't got any. So I gave her a little bit of pegboard.
Oh, right.
Which is used for acoustics, isn't it?
You can do, if you
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'm going to be Richard Clayderman.
That's lovely.
And I just thought you might give me a little audition.
Oh, right.
Just to see if you think I'm right for it.
Yeah.
Oh, got my keyboard here. I'll go on battery mode. Oof, it's nice, isn't it? This is him, isn't it? He goes, like that, isn't it?
It's a bit fast for Clayderman. If you could slow it down, you'd probably have it down to a T.
And I'm going to be smiling every few seconds.
That's very good.
Because that's his trademark, isn't
That
it?
is his trademark, yeah.
Excuse me, Matthew, I better get that. You relax and prepare for Stars in Your Eyes, which of course you'll be hosting. And,
Well, I shall
and
look forward with anticipation.
Yeah, and, you know, you'll put your arm round us, won't you?
Of course I will, yeah.
If I get nervous. Actually, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. See you in a while, Matthew. Ooh. No, I'm not nervous, I'm excited. Yes, and who might you be?
Hello, Mr. Shuttleworth. My name's Mitch Benn.
What?
Mitch Benn.
Oh, of course, Mitch Benn. Come on in, Mitch. Impression, impresario, a chance to join Ken's stable. Impression, impresario, a deal is on the table. Impression, impresario, and I'll make you a star, you know. Win Ken's applause, the world is yours, incur his wrath. It's an early bath. It will be. Yeah. Come through to the kitchen, Mitch, because there's a nice reverb off the ceramic tiles. I notice your hair is very long.
Yes, it is, yes.
Why?
Because I can never be bothered to getting around cutting it, basically. I don't know. There are times when I just think, ow, it just gives me beard buzzer and I'll scalp my head down because I get sick of having all this hair, but it's become a kind of a trademarky thing, so...
Well, can I suggest a better trademark would be a nice wedge cut?
Might be,
You know.
yes. I've often considered this.
Well, it looks better, it's neater, more manageable, and people think you're a footballer.
Aye, there is that, yeah.
Or a little lad. little lads have it, don't they?
Yeah.
Ken! Oh, just spotted Ken Worthington, already in our kitchen.
Hello.
How he gained access, we'll find out in a moment. But he's perched upon a bar stool, his upper body slumped onto the worktop, which is not very hygienic. Now, what's going on, Ken?
I'm sorry, John. I'm exhausted.
Why?
Well, practising that clarinet all morning. It's wiped me out.
Oof.
But I've been hyperventilating.
Oh.
I didn't have the strength to come round the front. It's too far.
Yeah.
I've just let myself in through the back door. I hope that's all right, John.
Well, ordinarily, Ken, you'd get a ticking off at this stage.
No.
Because it's not all right. No, we like to see visitors approaching, as I'm sure you do, listeners. Under the circumstances, Ken, I'll let you off. But I must ask you, please, to sit bolt upright now. Because, you know, at the moment you look like a cowboy in a saloon who's had one over the odds. In fact, I'm tempted to slide a beaker of juice along the worktop, Ken, towards you. You know what I mean?
Yes, very funny, John.
And,
Right,
you could...
be quiet, please, because Mitch has begun his first number.
Oh, I see.
Early in the morning, without any warning, they will sit beside me on the train. It's not hard to find 'em, I get stuck behind 'em, standing at a bus stop in the rain. Smelling of your ear, they're always pleased to see you and instantly adopt you as a friend. Shouting words at random, it's hard to understand 'em, but still you think it's safer to pretend. Scary widows, men with big long plaited ginger beardos. Everywhere I roam away from home, I always end up somewhere near those. Scary widows. But before you start to point and sneer though, just remember you could be one too, depending upon how your career goes. Which is a sobering thought when you're playing in someone's living room in Sheffield, but brandishing their Bibles with roly stary eyeballs and daring me to cause them some affront. Offering me sweeties, delivering a treatise on why the bloke behind me is I couldn't quite make it out. No matter what I tell them, I can't seem to repel them. Why do they hang around me all the time? I searched for a connection, then studied my reflection, and suddenly it dawned on me that I'm a scary widow. I have turned into the thing I feared, oh. With me hair and eyes, it's no surprise that I should find myself endeared, oh, to scary widows. All my normal friends have disappeared, oh. I must hang around the underground with noxious substances besmeared, oh, now that I've become a scary widow.
Oh, Mitch Benn there. Is the impresario impressed? He seems to be, rocking back and forth during that number, which I must ask you not to do, Ken, because you're putting too much strain on the cross members of the bar stool.
Sorry, John. Oh, I love that one.
Did you?
There's a fantastic Ralph Harris quality to the melody. And indeed, I'd like to hear Ralph on backing vocals going,
Oof.
you know, like he does.
Ken. Yeah. Careful,
yeah.
Ken, you're hyperventilating again.
Yes, but Ralph could also appear in the video, because he's bearded.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the entire lineup of ZZ Top there as well,
Ooh.
along with Roy Wood from Wizard.
Yeah.
And Mitch, your goatee is not long enough. You're going to have to grow it down to your knees.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Lovely. But,
Excuse me.
very excited.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's that?
This is Kevin Gildea.
Aha!
Make Mary, Mary, make her laugh. Prove alternative comedy is funny, not naff.
Yes, listeners. Throughout the series, a succession of alternative comedians have tried and failed to make my wife Mary merry. So withering has Mary been in her judgment that last week nobody even dared to try and make her merry. So Kevin Gildea is a very brave man. But anyway,
Would I
Kevin,
get work out of this?
I beg your pardon?
You know, is there any sort of clubs or stuff that I could get work out of, if it goes well?
If it goes extremely well, which is unlikely, then Ken Worthington, my agent,
Right.
he might be interested in representing you.
Well, that's good.
But let's not jump the gun.
Okay.
Right, well, here's Mary.
What is it?
You're right, love.
No, I can't find my afro comb.
Well, perhaps what you need, Mary, is a little bit of merriment.
I don't.
To make you sufficiently relaxed to find the comb.
No, I don't, John. I don't, thank you.
Please, Mary.
No.
It's the last programme.
I know, but...
You know, it's a young lad called Kevin Gildea.
No.
Hello?
She can't hear yet, Kevin.
I don't want
He
to.
sounds quite jolly.
No.
Yeah.
It's a leprechaun quality to his voice.
I say.
Let's hope he can sustain that and
Well-
and make you merry. Please.
Oh, all right.
Mary.
But this is the very last time, John. I'm telling you.
Thanks, love. Here's the receiver.
Thank you.
Kevin Gildea, you have a mere minute in which to make Mary merry. Starting from now.
What good is the Irish Army unless you go to war with Pizza Land?
Beg your pardon?
Learning disabilities. What's the point in doing that? Life's hard enough already.
Yeah, very funny.
I'll tell you a game I'm not good at.
What?
Scrabble. Ponchos. What are they, huh? Ponchos, just jumpers that have gone wrong with a fancy name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was crossing the road today and written on the road it said, look right. And I thought, nobody's going to tell me what to wear.
Mary.
Gondoliers, eh? What are they? Just failed pole vaulters trying to drown their sorrows.
Hey.
I'll always remember the first girl I was ever with, Mary. The first girl. I was really shy, young, embarrassed, and she said, do you mind if we turn off the lights? I said, okay. And we crashed into an oncoming car.
Kevin Gildea, your minute is up.
Yeah. No.
Did she smile?
She did more than that, Kevin.
I like that one.
Can't you hear her?
It's funny.
Yeah. You made her merry, Kevin.
I'm honoured.
Well, you are. It's the first time it's ever happened.
That's great.
It is. I can't believe it.
Do I win a prize?
That seems a bit greedy. The prize surely is that you've made Mary merry.
Well, that used to be the way, but we live in a greedy culture now, John.
Yeah, we do. What would you like? Would you like...
Well, I've never had a racing pigeon.
I see.
You sound like the type of man who'd know where you could get one of them.
Well, I do. But can I ask, Kevin, do you have the premises to store?
I'll have an oven.
To keep a pigeon? You have an oven?
I was thinking of having for dinner. Fast food.
Yeah, you see, going back to more obscure material that Mary would not laugh at. But I'm not going to blacken your day, Kevin.
Well, quit while I'm ahead.
Well, that's right. Quit while you're ahead. Fantastic talking to you, Kevin.
You too, John.
And congratulations again.
I'm delighted. Thank you, John.
On making Mary merry. Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
Well done. Perhaps alternative comedy isn't so bad after all, listeners.
It's Radio Shuttleworth with John, Mary, and Ken.
Steamy windows.
Oh,
Cleaning with the
Mary.
Steamy windows.
Matthew, I'm sorry about this. Oh, Karen's clumping on the ceiling, practising a puff daddy.
Did Maxine manage to get round then?
Well, perhaps she has, I don't know.
Oh, right.
But, what a racket. You know, all the family making lots of noise. Mind you, you're used to that, Matthew.
I am used
Because
to
am I right in thinking you live above your children?
Well, actually, I live underneath them.
Do you?
Oh, yes.
Must be like here, then.
My son has a flat above me and my daughter has a flat above him. So a little pile of Kellys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it a case of you banging on the ceiling, telling them to be quiet, or are they banging on the floor, telling you to be quiet?
I find it very reassuring having, noise around me.
You're not answering my question.
No. Was that?
I mean, well, who's noisy? Do they ever complain about you, or do you complain about them?
I'm very quiet in my habits, actually, John.
Glad to hear it.
Yes, I am. And my children, they do act the giddy kipper occasionally.
Yeah, so do mine. Shut up, Karen. Oh, hello, Ken.
Hello.
Ken's come in, but he hasn't got his clarinet with him.
No.
Instead, he's carrying a cassette recorder. I'm not sure why.
Matthew,
Hiya, Ken.
great pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to meet you and all.
Yes.
Are you doing this show?
Well, I was going to appear as a milk,
Yeah.
but there's been a problem. My reed's broken on my clarinet.
No.
Oh.
What'll you do?
Well, I've just dashed off this little audition tape, Matthew,
Oh,
which perhaps we can listen to now, John. Is that possible?
Yes.
Hey, that'll be great.
Yeah, why not?
Because
Ken?
I'd like to be somebody else. I just want you to think if I'm good enough to be that person.
Who are you going to be?
Well, I think you'll guess when you hear the tape.
Ooh.
It's quite a good impression, if I say so myself.
Stick it on, Ken. Let's have a listen.
I'm driving home for Christmas.
Ken, that's not you. That's Chris Rea.
No, it isn't.
Isn't it, Matthew?
Well, it sounded like it.
No,
Ken,
it's
are you
me.
sure Are you sure, Ken, that was you?
It is.
Hang on. This is my tape, Ken, that I lent you the other night when you're feeling a bit depressed.
No, it's me.
He's trying to dupe us, Matthew.
Don't believe that. It's not the first time it's happened, you know.
Is it not?
Oh, no. It has happened occasionally. They think we don't know, but we do.
Well,
Yeah?
Oh, spotted a mile off. Spotted
Really?
a mile off, Ken. It was a nice try.
Oh,
Because you've not a bad voice, you know. You should have more faith in yourself.
He's hyperventilating, Matthew, which proves his guilt.
no.
You're disqualified from the competition, Ken.
Oh, get knotted.
If you're feeling down and your bubbles burst, tune into Radio Shuttleworth.
The globe is slowly warming, the greenhouse takes effect. We were deaf to all the warnings, now we know what to expect. As the water level rises, it's simple to conclude the Belgians are in trouble and the Dutch are screwed.
Oof, Ken,
But
he's fallen asleep.
Scotland will be happy, Scotland will have fun, Scotland will be basking under the tropical sun. When the only dry land is the Highlands, there'll be parties on the Aberdeen shore, and Scotland will be independent, cause England won't be there anymore. The global inundation is very nearly here. The lower-lying nations will slowly disappear. The ultraviolet rays will burn fierce and fiercer still. So if the sea don't get you, the melanomas will. But Scotland will be laughing, Scotland couldn't care less. They'll be sunning themselves in Fort William and growing pineapples in Inverness. When all the London swish dudes are fish food, all the jocks still be jumping around, and they'll wet their hula kilts laughing about how the Sassenachs drowned. When it's hot as heck in Kylekin, and 110 in the shade in Kinross. Man at last pays the price for his folly, but the Scottish still won't give a toss.
Oh, it was a lovely fun track, that, Mitch. Unfortunately, Ken Worthington missed it, because he's fallen asleep at the breakfast bar. So I think you better leave.
I bet I had, hadn't I?
Well,
Thank you very much for having me, Mr. Shuttleworth, and I hope to hear from you soon, Mr. Worthington.
I don't think you will, Mitch. You see, if you're going to be based in Scotland, as your song suggests, Ken's phone bill would be astronomical. So I can't imagine that you'll be asked to join Ken's stable.
That's cool.
Is it? I thought you'd be devastated.
Bye-bye. See you soon.
Cheerio, Mitch.
Bye, Mitch. See ya.
Matthew, are you ready for Stars in Their Eyes?
Yeah, sure.
Lovely. Ken's fallen asleep. Mind you, it doesn't matter. He's been disqualified.
Oh, no, don't be harsh.
No, is that being too nasty?
I think it's being a bit unkind, yeah.
Well, I don't think there's anyone else who can be.
What a shame.
He can't sing. Very croaky, Ken is.
Can you not just make up the numbers?
Well, we've already got a full line-up, surely. Hazel O'Connor, Tina Turner, myself as Richard Claderman, and our Karen as Puff Daddy.
No,
Karen.
I'm not doing it.
You are?
If
Ooh.
Maxine's not here, how can I?
Well, be Britney Spears then.
No, it'll take too long to do my hair.
Oh, Karen, come on.
No, sorry.
Oh,
Karen! Oh, Maxie must be having problems with a pyramid. Of course, pegboard doesn't provide a very good mating surface.
Oh, right.
So, Karen,
But she can be Britney.
no, because she got to wash her hair, and she needs special little ribbons and things like that, which...
Yes, she does. She has to do the bunches.
Yeah, and there's no time for that. Oh, maybe Maxine's completed a pyramid after all.
Joan.
Oh, it's Joan Chitty, who of course has come as Tina Turner.
I left my hair tint on too long. It went auburn. Too dark for Hazel O'Connor. So I thought I'd better come as Tina. I forgot you were being a Mary. Sorry.
What happens now, Matthew?
Two Tina Turners. Nightmare.
I hate you, Joan Chitty.
Oh, Mary, come back. Mary.
Matthew, what are we going to do?
Well, can one of them be Cher, perhaps? Well, fishnets will cover both.
You knew how much I was looking forward to playing Tina Turner. I thought you were going to be Lulu. No, you didn't. I did, Mary. You big liar, John. Don't you call me a liar, Mary.
You are?
I think it's too late for a compromise, Matthew.
Well, we're down to what now?
Just me. I've won the special edition of Stars in Your Eyes without even playing a note.
Of course.
But it's a hollow victory, Matthew, because I wouldn't have been able to do the smiling.
No.
Because I'm too tense. So I've not won, really.
Well, how are we going to resolve this?
I don't know.
This is terrible.
I think we should scrap the whole idea. Because...
It was a bit defeatist, isn't it?
Oh, just had a brilliant idea.
Oh, what's that?
You've always wanted to be a bingo caller, but you never realised that dream. Why don't we cheer everybody up, yourself included, with a nice game of bingo to end the show?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
What a good idea, yeah.
Yeah. But before that, Matthew, I'd like you to join me, if you will, in a song.
Oh, that's
And
great.
I've written a little verse for you.
Yeah.
Based on what I read in a ladies' magazine.
All right, yeah.
Do join in at the, appointed time. I'll give you a nod, like that.
Right. I'll watch for that then.
I don't need to put my arm around your shoulder, do I? Hey, you'll be all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I put a bandage on a little boy's knee.
Which little boy?
The lead singer of Def Leppard, he lived near me.
Did he really?
He did, Joe Elliott, yeah. You used to be our paper boy. He slipped on some ice at the end of our drive. If it wasn't for me, he might now not be alive.
He's a very lucky man then.
Yes. But do the stars remember as the thronging masses cheer the little people who helped them on the road to their chosen
I
career?
don't think they do, actually.
No? Well, off you go.
All right, I'm going now.
Yeah.
I met the Chuckle Brothers one summer in Rill. They were in minstrels on ice and were brill.
Were they?
Yeah, they were fantastic. I loved them.
Lovely.
One day I offered them a sip of my pop. They grabbed the bottle and drank the whole lot.
What's off?
It was shocking.
Yeah. And do you know what, Matthew?
What's that?
Do the stars remember as the thronging masses cheer the little people who helped them on the road to their chosen career? Everybody, with harmonies, if you can do harmonies, and if you can't, Matthew, then please don't, because it's going to sound horrible. 1, 2, 3. Do the stars remember?
Radio Shuttleworth was written and performed by Graham Fellows, with additional material by Martin Willis. The producer was Dawn Ellis.
To their chosen career. Someone was off then, who was that?
me?
I think it was,
It
Matthew.
might have been. I feel awful now.
Oh, so do I. You've woken me up.
Oh, why don't you cheer Ken up, Matthew, with some bingo numbers?
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Here's your first number. All the ones, legs 11.
Ken?
Two fat ladies, 88.
Oh,
Oh.
Not making any aspersions.
No.
no, I should think not. You cheeky monkey.
Ooh, what's this one here? 1 and 9. Do you remember that? 1 and 9. Used to see your dresses in shops, didn't you? 1 and 9. Lovely on.